Now what that does, how is this connected to time? How is this connected to time? You may recall yesterday our talk about chronological time, two distinct moments in time. We talked about Charles Taylor, sacrifice of Isaac, sacrifice of Christ. That's where we began our sacrificial language. And then already I said, well, according to Taylor, these distinct sacrifices that we offer today, that Isaac offered, that Abraham offered back then, they're united somehow. The temporal distinction somehow is bridged because the eternal Son of God has come down. So the higher time of which Charles Taylor talks, the higher time actually opens up, as it were, so that in worship we enter into the eschaton, right? And we can offer everything that we have perfectly in Jesus Christ. So George Hunsinger has a book, Eucharist and Ecumenism, and he applies this notion that in Christ, time already begins to participate in eternity, or in the eschaton. He applies that to our understanding of the Eucharist. He rightly warns first, and that's his Protestant caveat, as it were, he rightly warns first against reenactment or repetition, as if our sacrifice would be that. Right? But then he says, okay, so we don't offer up strictly our own works, as it were, to God, as if they were things that we had accomplished by ourselves, on our own strength. But if our sacrifice participates in Christ, he says, in Christ's sacrifice, then, and he also alludes then, goes back to Colossians 1:24, then what we're simply doing is we're sharing in Christ's afflictions. We are filling up what is still lacking in Christ's afflictions. The filling up is nothing but participating in the one unique sacrifice offered by Christ on the cross. Hunsinger puts it this way. He writes, Eucharistic sacrifice involves three tenses of salvation. It is not another sacrifice than the sacrifice on the cross. It is rather the same sacrifice in sacramental form. Remember how we've been talking time and again now about sacramental res, right? Sacramental reality. It is the same mystery, one and the same res, but now in Eucharistic form, sacramental form. It is the form that occurs in the time between the times, in the sacrament, right? The time between the times. In the time between Calvary and the Messianic banquet. The Eucharistic sacrifice is therefore at once provisional and anticipatory, a matter of remembrance, anamnesis, but also, he says, of prolepsis. It looks back for anticipating, right? It is both looking back, anamnesis, and it is anticipation. And both the past and the future, now I'm talking myself here, but both the past and the future, anamnesis and anticipation, are here and now. And so he says, it is salvation's occurrence in the present tense. It actualizes, mediates, and attests the Christus presens, present Christ, in the past and future forms of his royal and priestly offices. I think we can leave the rest of the quotation. So past, present, and future join, they converge. When? Well, as Yves Congar put it, remember, when the Spirit of God makes them converge, right? And hence the epiclesis, right? The invocation in the Eucharistic service. When the Spirit is at work, time changes, and sacrifices can begin to participate in Christ's sacrifice.